Hey guys, how's it going? Long time no see on the Drew Lebowski Baseball Life series. But yeah, we've been kind of preoccupied with our Road to the World Series, catching up on that. But I figured I got a little bit of time. Why not play a game of Drew Lebowski? I know you guys probably have been waiting for a while to see one of these. But finally you guys got one, and here we go. So I got he's 2-2. 5 ERA, not pitching too great. The 58 overall, which is good. But we're going to go ahead and play our next game against the San Antonio Missions. I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've actually broadcast, so I'm not 100% sure on how good these guys are. But we'll go ahead and get into this. And well, there you go. You get to see his stats so far this season. He's 2-2, 23 innings pitched. He's given up 13 runs. That's got to change a little bit. He's got 23 strikeouts in his 4 starts, which, what would that be? Well, I mean, he's averaging 9. He's averaging 9 strikeouts per 9. So I mean, it's pretty obvious. He's pitched 23 innings and getting 23 strikeouts. It's getting as a strikeout an inning. So, all right, here we go. Get out to this game.
Back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Drew Lebowski is in the glow, and we spend most of our time talking about top prospects and peak performers when we cover the minor leagues, but to change it up, we'll focus on a guy who might be considered among your average minor league talent.
Yeah, some of these guys are doing what we call living the dream, grinding away and trying to improve their game with the hope that one day they will make it to the show. This guy is one of them. He's a solid player, and from what I hear from the organization, they're satisfied with his performance considering the skill level. However, they don't exactly allude to having any kind of long-term plan for him, so there's no guarantee he's ever going to make it. His numbers are okay, but he's going to have to play at a higher level than this to really get himself noticed by the right people.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Antonio Missions and their Texas neighbors just outside Dallas, the Frisco Rough Riders.
All right, you got a little bit of the Bowman prospect there. They don't really think he's that good. But you know what? We're just going to have to change their minds and keep working hard to make it to the big club. And I mean, I don't know if it'll be with Texas. That's who this the Frisco Rough Riders are. That's their minor league club. But I don't know if it'll be with the Rangers, but it'll be with somebody. That's what I gotta hope. I mean, he's almost a 60 overall. And as long as I start pitching a little bit better, there shouldn't be a reason why I shouldn't make it to the majors. I mean, he's not a bad pitcher. He's just not a great pitcher. Well, yet, anyways. Hoping to make him into a 99 eventually. But that's a long time down the road. He hasn't even gotten to crack the 60 overall rating. But he'll get better slowly. Unless he has a really good game, then he'll start to improve quicker. But yeah, that's just the kind of way it works in the majors. You kind of bounce. Some guys just kind of bounce around till they find a home, and others seem to find a home immediately. Especially if you were a first-round draft pick. I was not a first-round draft pick. I was a 6th-round draft pick by the Rangers. But stranger things have happened. I mean, look at last night during the Cubs game. Noah Syndergaard, I think they said he was like a 30-something round pick. Pitching in the majors. And he didn't pitch too poorly last night either. He pitched all right. But I mean, obviously, yeah, he's going to have a long road there too. He's going to have his ups and downs, but he looked good last night. I'm not going to, he struck out the first few guys in the order and started off his career well until Chris Coughlin belted one into the right field bleachers on him. But that's going to happen, especially with a rookie. You're not going to have a great start in your first start or your next start or possibly your next start. You'll have good starts, but not great starts. And I don't think he didn't pitch long enough to get the quality start in that one, I don't think.
Here comes the 1-2.
He got pulled in the 6th. So, yeah, a quality start is definitely, you got to get 6 innings and giving up less than three or less runs would be qualify as a quality start. But you know what? I said stranger things have happened. The Cardinals got a lot. They got a lot of guys that they didn't draft in the first round that are turning out to be decent for them. And they got Matt Carpenter, Matt Adams, you know, and then of course they kind of filled that roster in a little bit. Ooh, he got a hold of that one. That's a double. Darn. Oh, that's not the greatest way to start off the ball game right there. Give up a double. A lead-off double there. Shoot. That's not cool, man. Not cool. But, no, and then the Cardinals just kind of filled in their roster, and then with good veterans like Matt Holliday, Mark Reynolds, you know, that's just kind of how they've done it. And then, of course, they've had Yadier Molina since he was a little guy, you know, since he was very young. He has turned out to be one phenomenal player for them, and I think that's part of the reason for their success, because he helps that pitching staff, and he knows how to work that pitching staff, and he knows how to get then the best out of his staff. That's just, you know, I think it helps too having Mike Matheny as the manager coming in for Tony La Russa. Tony La Russa was there for a number of years, and no matter what, his team was good. It didn't matter how bad the guys were hurt or how many guys were hurt, or he just got his guys to play for him, and Matheny must have learned that. I mean, although Matheny is a catcher, so he knows how to work his pitching staff as well. But ooh, where did that one miss? Come on, put some out of you. But you know, that's just, you know, the Cardinals are like the perfect blueprint in the past few years on how to build a team and how to build a winner, a consistent winner. And I think the Cubs are, I'm a Cubs fan. That guy got a hold of that. All right. And they're hitting me hard right now. Nope, he won't try and score on that. That's good. Thank God. Oh, I got a few training points as well. No, but I mean, the Cubs have done a very good job of getting young talent and kind of putting in the right older talent in there. You know, the pickup of Miguel Montero over the winter time. Good pickup. Guy knows what he's doing. David Ross, another one, could be a leader on that team. I mean, they never brought David Ross in with the idea of him being a leader, but it helps having him in the clubhouse. But they brought in Miguel Montero to do that, but Ross just kind of came in a package deal with Lester. I mean, Lester's been really good the last few games out. Definitely much better than he had been in the previous month. He had a really rough start to his career in Chicago. But, you know, I'm not going to complain on how he's pitched in the last few games. He's definitely kind of almost been worth the money. At this point, anyways, that's what it would seem like to me. But yeah, we got him to pop out. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hit that straight up. Right up the chute. Catcher was able to catch it. Made a nice play on it. Hopefully we can get out of this inning without giving up any runs. Burning that outside corner on him. Yeah. I wouldn't really say burning. That ball was. His fastball, I think, is only 87 miles an hour. Like I said, I mean, over the course of his career, his fastball will get faster, but he's never really going to be a flamethrower like Gambino. Just because that's just not the way he's going to end up being. I mean, he's more modeled after me. I was never really a super hard thrower. I was more of a guy with movement and location. I mean, and yes, you know, I can throw the ball fast. I throw faster than the average person. I can throw the ball 80 miles an hour. But obviously that's not fast enough to pitch in the major leagues. guys coming up like Noah Syndergaard throwing over 90 miles an hour. You can't be going up there throwing 80 unless you throw a knuckleball like R.A. Dickey or Tim Wakefield. Go a little old school. Wakefield, man, that guy was a great pitcher with that knuckleball. That knuckleball served him well for many years. Ah, come on. Give me the call. Yeah, it was a little outside. I'm just razzing him right now. Fastball outside corner, off the end of the bat. There we go, out of the inning. Didn't give up any runs. Boom, boom, boom.
So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip through this garbage and move on to the second inning.
Get his first opportunity now.
They were only able to get one hit in that last inning, and it was that leadoff double. So maybe we can build on that. There we go, inside corner. Nice pitch there. But like I said before, I am a homer. I'm from the northern suburbs. I love the Cubbies. My dad was a Cubs fan for has been a Cubs fan for many years, and it's been tough watching them struggle for the past. Well, it has been 100 years, but it's been hard watching them struggle through the last few years. But it's also been gratifying to kind of see now that they're playing well. They're in second place in the NL Central. Granted, that's a long way right now away from the Cardinals, who have been just shelling the rest of the division. But they've been taking baby steps, and baby steps they'll continue to take. And we just here in Chicago, we just have to be patient, and we can't expect everything right now. Oh darn! Oh, lucky right there. Got a hold of that hanging slurve. But no, we just got to be patient here, and the team is looking really good. Chris Bryant, for one, been absolutely amazing. He hit another home run last night, and I knew as soon as he hit that first one. Yeah, look at that, he's going to that out of his zone. I knew as soon as he hit that first one, when he got that one up in Milwaukee on I believe it was Saturday. I want to say it was Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember. But when he hit that home run, I was like, yep, now they're going to start flowing. And they have. He hit his third homer of the year yesterday, and he's definitely been hitting the ball well, taking a better approach at the plate than he had been. I mean, not that he hadn't been taking a good approach at the plate, but he hadn't been taking home run hitting approaches. Of course, I don't want him to take that every time at the plate. Because if he takes that home run hitting approach every time at the plate, he's going to end up turning into Sammy Sosa and striking out a crap ton. Yeah, ooh, that got me? Must have got my toe or something. Hopefully I'm not hurt. Ooh. Man, you're a big tough guy. Yeah. Yeah, shoo him away. You used to play football. You're a tough. Don't really want to finish that. Luis Trujillo. Wonder if his brother's name is Robert. Metallica. Robert Trujillo. If you didn't catch that. Ooh. Man, that missed badly. But I mean, the rest of the Cubs players have been taking good approaches at the plate. Addison Russell's been taking baby steps and kind of waiting for Javier Baez to come back. And I'm wondering when he's going to come back. I know he's been on leave because of the death of his sister. And I really hope that he's all right. I haven't really heard anything in the news or anything about him. But I'm hoping that he's coming back soon.
3-0 now.
That was a ball?
Taken now on the 3-ball count.
Oh, come on.
Even taken 2.
But yeah, I mean the Cubs have been taking their baby steps, and
2 out, nobody on.
And also I know, guys, we've been ignoring the Baseball Life series, not on purpose, not just because, you know, we got disinterested in it. It's because, like I said, the Road to the World Series has really been eating up a lot of time. We've been playing a lot of games. It just kind of stunk that when the second time our online crapped out, it was almost halfway through the first month. Actually, it was halfway through the first month. And that just kind of really put us behind the 8 ball here, and we were like, you know what, we got to try and get this done. And because we don't want to sim any of the games, we wanted to play all 162 games of the season for you guys, and I don't think that we got out of the inning. We wanted to play all 162 games for you guys because, you know, you don't. We're trying to tell a story here, and you know, and we're not trying to skimp out on the story because, you know, if you miss part of the story, that's like missing an episode of your favorite TV show, and you know, you never want to miss an episode of your favorite TV show. You know, I don't ever miss a Cubs game, whether. I mean, I do miss them because sometimes I don't get to listen to it or watch it. But I always make sure I look up the what is it? The game recap on MLB.com because I got to know what happened. I got to know something about the game, and I like seeing some of it, or at least hearing some of the highlights, because I mean, I pretty much listen to Pat and Ron every day on WBBM now that they've moved from WGN. And sometimes, you know, I have that hard time choosing because as you know, the Blackhawks and the Bulls are both in the playoffs. And so sometimes all 3 games are going on at the same time. And you know, you can't choose. Am I going to choose listening to the Cubs game over listening to the Blackhawks game? I can't. Even though the Blackhawks are now moving on to the Western Conference Finals, and they'll be playing the Anaheim Ducks, I still can't choose them over the Cubs. Just as I can't choose the Cubs over them. And so I'm sitting there flipping back and forth while I'm driving around, sitting there trying to catch every piece of the game as I can. And then, you know, they'll throw into the mix the Bulls game too. And the Bulls game, you know, that was honestly, I think basketball might be the hardest sport to listen to on the radio. And I don't know if it's because it's the announcers or what, but, you know, at the Blackhawks hockey, I can listen to that all day on the radio and never have a problem. And maybe it's just because it's John Weideman and Troy Murray, and they're really good at what they do. But, yeah, we got this guy 0-2. Darn straight, though, is a carbon copy. He couldn't hit it there the first time. I'm going to throw it there a second time. But, no, I never can choose between them. I'm always sitting there flipping around. Yeah, there we go. Nice play. But, you know, I'm just a big sports fan, and I know you guys haven't seen anything yet on here, but I know we are going to be doing Madden as well coming up when football season starts in August. We'll start with the preseason and move on to the regular season, and we will be doing that simultaneously with baseball. We'll be finishing up the baseball season going into October, including the playoffs. And then also starting in September will be hockey. Hockey will be here on LRSGN. I know that's exciting because something else different than baseball, right? I know baseball is getting wearing, but this is just the first sport that we. This is when I could get the money, and this is the first sport that was coming up when I finally got the money. There we go, strike 3. Sit your butt down. But yeah, I don't make that much money, and so I was finally able to get the PlayStation 4 so me and King Ross could stream, and baseball just happened to be the first game that came out. So baseball is the first sport that we did on here. But we will be doing hockey, basketball, football, and then I'm thinking about doing FIFA also on here, just because the favorite sport of the world is FIFA. Not just in America. I'm thinking about the world too, because I know sometimes on here we do have international viewers from outside the United States. We appreciate you guys watching. We definitely enjoy talking with you guys. So if you guys are ever in a live broadcast that's not not a Road to the World Series or a Tuesday Showdown or a Saturday Showcase or Sunday Night Baseball. Please feel free to interact with us. We love talking to you guys. Look at that. Sit down. Yes. He'll grab some bench. Oh, his head looks funny in that view. But yeah, we do like interacting with you guys on here. And if you're ever watching one of these videos on YouTube, please feel free to comment down below the video. We will respond to those as well. And then we also have our email, LifeOverRockSportsGamingNetwork@gmail.com. So if you ever want to shoot us a link or shoot us a line there, feel free to do that. Man, that slurve is really catching right now. That's some good stuff. But feel free. We love talking to our fans. We love talking to our viewers. That's just we're both sociable people. And nice snag. Woo! A little bit of Ric Flair there. Woo! But I'm having a good time right now. That guy looks. Our manager looks like a porn star.
Sam Allison will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
All right. Definitely starting to get in a little bit of a groove here. We haven't given up anything, although our offense hasn't gotten anything either.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And you know what, guys?
Excellent.
I've been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location.
Oh, thank you for the compliment, Steve.
Here it comes.
Used it well. I definitely have used it well. Look at that. Yeah, you can't hit that. You can't hit what you can't see. I know you guys can't see what I was just doing there. I was sitting there waving my hand in front of my face. John Cena, you can't see me. And we might eventually do WWE on here as well, but that's in UFC. But those are just kind of plans in the works. Never. Me and King Rouse are talking about it. We may do it, we may not. It's going to depend on viewership. And look at that. Sit down, son. But those are things that are also in the works. But for sure, the 4 major sports, football, baseball, basketball, and hockey, will all be here on Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. That's just, those are definitely the big ones that we will be doing on here. Not to say that we will not be doing anything else, but those are the sports that live here on LRSGN. Ooh, they finally got a hit. I've been mowing them down for the past few innings. Only 2 hits. Good stuff. Maybe I could go like 7 innings too. That'd be really nice. Show the big club that I can go the distance almost. Almost the distance. All right.
Now here's the first
guy on first.
And who looks like he got the call there on the pitch.
Getting the corner on that one. Very nice job. Look at that. I find this ballpark really interesting, this Iron Horse ballpark. They cut monster trucks out in the outfield. Definitely tell we're in Texas. There we go. Outside corner. That's what I want to do every time with him. Is just work the corner. Nobody will be able to hit that, especially once I can get it up to about 90 miles an hour. Straight paint like that? And then throwing that devastating changeup. Woo! He'll grab some bench. Look at that. Yeah, give you that fastball and then throwing that changeup that comes in there at like 76. Like a 10-mile-an-hour difference at least. That's definitely a pitch I need to work on. Is my fourth pitch there, the sinker. Because it's definitely not the greatest pitch in the world right now. It's not an Adam Wainwright sinker, I can tell you that. But it'll get there. Now let's go ahead and throw that changeup. See if I can swinging at that. Popped him up. And is he going to get there? He is. Yes.
foul territory, and there
Ooh,
are
that guy
2
wandered
men
off
out.
first a little bit. He was almost in no man's land there.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at
Good
least you
pitch.
know he's thinking.
You just got him
Trying to go the other
looping
way
that
with
one
this
up
ball,
high
he
into
got
the
under
high
just
into
a
the
little
sky.
bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
The heck is that going on outside? It sounds like there's a helicopter or
Michael
something
Rush
outside.
will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
No idea what that is.
First
All right,
pitch
trying
coming.
to get that good slurve going here.
Swing and a
Oh
ball
shoot!
moving in the
Drilled
air.
that down the line. Got it.
Under it.
There we go. One pitch and out.
Catch for out number 3. 5 innings have been no
I got through the
problem as he's
5th
got
inning
the
already.
shutout
Shoot.
working. Home half of the
But we're
5th
getting
coming
no
up,
hit.
and we still
How am I
have
supposed to
no
compete
score.
with that? I've given up only 2 hits. I'm pitching one heck of a game. Oh, we finally got a hit. Oh, and we finally got a run too.
Come forward now
Woo!
to start
Yeah.
half of the 6th, and they found it
Now it's time to make this lead stand up
so
and
far as he's
get out of here with a win.
through the first
Definitely
5.
could use another win on my record. Bump me up to 3-2 and get me over the 500 mark.
All game.
You know, last game I don't think I pitched very well last game.
And here's the
All
first
right, the
pitch.
big man gets going again.
And he tries to hold back on the swing.
I was saying, my guy's body type almost looks like Bartolo Colon's. Bartolo Colon is a big man. Plus, I'm a big man as well,
Now
so.
the pitch. And he lays off for
Ooh,
ball
where did that one miss?
That's the first
You've been giving
time
me
he's
that
felt
one all
the squeeze
game.
tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's
He doesn't know where he missed either.
What do I got to do to get a strike?
Yeah, what do I have to do? I'm gonna throw that right there again and see if he calls it a strike.
Grounded
All right.
foul
Well,
toward the
we didn't have to worry about him having to call it a strike because the guy swung at it. Was it 1-2 now? All right, fastball down and
Here's
away.
the 1-2. There's a swing and a
Off the
ground
end of the
ball.
bat. Nice play by the third baseman.
Throw to
One
first gets
down.
him, so the leadoff man's
Boom,
retired here to
boom,
begin the
boom.
6th.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count. He's keeping
Yeah,
the
definitely
ball
working
rolling.
ahead in the count.
All
That's
the
what we
things you
need
wanna
to do.
see in a young pitcher.
Can't tell me that the organization doesn't like what I'm doing right here.
1 for 2 to this point in the
Maybe they'd
ballgame.
want to see more
Now we'll see some
consistency.
action in the bullpen as the
But,
lefty starts to get loose.
They do see flashes of greatness every once in a while.
First
Ooh.
pitch fastball off the plate
Outside.
there, and it's
And,
ball
oh, see,
one.
look at that. Only an 88 mile an hour fastball. Definitely need to work on that. Going outside again with this.
And he fires in a strike.
There we
this
go,
time,
got a
making
strike.
1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to.
Definitely not going to light up the radar gun. But you know what? I don't care about the goddamn radar
Do
gun.
the job.
1-1 pitch.
I care about getting guys out.
Right
There we
down
go.
the chute that time.
1-2.
It
1-2.
appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do.
Apparently so, yes. So I did have a bad start my last time out as they're talking about it. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Swing and a miss as they caught
Got him on that hook again.
There are 2 away.
That's a sign of a
Almost
guy
like that
who's
sweeping curveball, except except the difference between that curveball and that slurve is that slurve has a lot more sideways break to it.
high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees.
They
No
can't.
chance to get
You
that
can't
one.
touch this.
Standing in now,
Can't touch this.
Chris Montano, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for
Yeah,
ball
right.
1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put.
They might be
something
giving me
together,
one more inning
especially
after
in
this. I
part
can
of
see
the
this.
lineup.
The
So
pitch count's
you
already
can't
at
let your guard
72.
down.
Both teams with
Uh,
just 2 hits apiece thus far.
But maybe they'll let me go since I got a shutout going here. Maybe they'll let me go a while.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Montano. I actually for a second there I thought it said Montero. Why did I throw a changeup thing? He wanted a sinker.
Tries to
That was a
change up
strike.
on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Where is that missing?
That strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Yeah, it does. That was a bona fide strike.
The pitch.
All right, we're gonna throw a pitch right there again and see if he calls it a ball.
And he just gets a piece.
Again, I don't have to worry about it because the guy is swinging and bouncing a foul. But that, that should have been. This next pitch should be strike 3.
Here's the 2-2 home.
Crowd's getting up a little bit.
2-2 pitch pulled on
Ground
the
ball,
down to
third baseman,
Plenty
boom.
of time, and the side is retired. So
We're
another
through
good
6.
inning for him on the mound.
Six scoreless
shutout
at
innings
that.
now. To the
It's
bottom of the
exciting.
6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rough Riders lead it.
I was gonna say one thing I was gonna say before this earlier in the broadcast is, did anyone see a Giancarlo Stanton home run last night? Holy moly!
Blackwell will dig in
There
now.
are not
Popped
words
out
to
and
describe that
lined
home
out.
run.
0 for 2 thus far.
That ball, I'm surprised the cover wasn't falling off of it, because the way the sound of it when it came off the bat, it sounded like he put a hurting on that ball. Oof. I mean, it bounced off the roof in left field for God's sake. Holy man. It was absolutely incredible that a guy, I mean, he done that in a home run in the home run derby at Target Field. He almost knocked it out of Target Field. I think it landed in like the second to last row or the last row of the upper deck in left field. But we're talking about, he did this in a game. We're not talking about a practice. We're talking about a game. What kind of garbage was that, Valdez? You're not making the Major League Club doing crap like that. But in the infamous words, or the famous words, whichever way you want to look at it, of Allen Iverson, not a game. We're talking about a game, not practice. So I'm kind of switching it around. Oh, you're going to take me out after that? Come on. Oh, man. All right, you know what? Did a very good job. Didn't give up any runs. I'm going to leave with the lead. So I got a chance to win this ball game. But the coach is pulling me for Rich Castaneda, who, oh no. Man, this guy's pitched like garbage this year. He had a 6.23 ERA. My dog could do better. Alright, let's see if we get the win. Did I get the win? Probably not. Oh, I did! Look at that. 6 1/3 innings of 2-hit ball. The coach is loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. He's loving it. Darn straight I went above and beyond. Look at that. Looked good all game long.
That was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
They just couldn't seem to get anything really going against me, except for that first batter. That first batter hit that leadoff double. But that was about all they were able to muster all game. But yeah, they only had one other hit. And then they had a guy reach on an error, but otherwise, that was a spotless start for me. I don't think the only thing I could have done better was throw a better pitch to that guy, that first batter, and then that other hit, and this game would have been absolutely perfect. Because I didn't walk anybody either. But that's, you know, that's what you want to see from your young guys. You don't want to see them walking people. You want to see them getting people out. I mean, even if I have to let them hit the ball, I don't care. As long as they hit it at somebody. Oh, look at that. We got 314 training points, and there's our little outline of our game there. Only threw 13 balls in this game. 1 hit in the first and 1 hit in the fifth. Had a couple pair of strikeouts in the fourth. So that would that definitely made it a good game there. Auto saving, and we got look at that. After that first one, we didn't get any negatives until right there. That single in the fifth. Otherwise, man, we were racking it up today. Got our ERA now under 4. 29 strikeouts on the year, so we're still averaging a strikeout an inning. Only 3 walks the whole year thus far. Giving up a little bit more than a 1 on my whip, but yeah, look at that. Back to form there. After that first, this was my 5th start of the year. As you can see, the first start there was not a good one at all. The second one was much better. The third one was even better, and then I kind of went backwards a little bit, and then now back in form there with a .32 whip. But we're gonna go ahead and give my guys some training points now. We gotta give them some more stamina. And let's see here. Definitely got to work on that sinker. That pitch is terrible. Only coming in at 81 miles an hour. We got it coming in at 82. Alright, that's what we're going to do there. We're going to upgrade that pitch for sure. Alright, we're still at 58. But we definitely made that pitch better. We'll have to work on that change-up velocity too. Get that up to a 45 here. Oh, look at that! See, these points aren't costing too much, but that'll drop it from 76 to 75. Swerve. That's another one we can really upgrade. This one here, we got to get this up to a. All right, so we got to get that up to a 61. Make that a really good pitch. Let's see here. What else? Did we get any new gear? That's one thing that I should really look at here. Bat. We're just gonna leave the bat the same. Batting gloves. No, this one's better than those. We're gonna leave the pro preferred there. Shoes. No, that's pretty much it. Alright, thanks guys for watching. This was the 8th episode of the Drew Lebowski series. Be sure to be on the lookout for more. We'll be starting to do a little bit more towards the end of this week, just because we will be pretty much caught up with our Road to the World Series and all the primetime games on there. So the Jorge Garcia and Drew Lebowski and Steve Gambino series will be making a comeback. Be sure to be on the lookout. Saturday showcase this week. We got the Braves and the Nationals for you this week, and then Sunday Night Baseball this week will be I believe it's the Tigers and the Royals. So be on the lookout for that as well. That'll be coming up. Those 2 episodes will be coming up within the next couple days. And then also we're still working on the Road to the World Series, so be sure to check those out on here and on YouTube. Just uploaded a bunch of new videos for that, and then also don't forget to check out our Tuesday showcase or Tuesday showdown. This week it will be between the Rockies and the Angels, I believe, from Anaheim. So be sure to check that out, and then also don't forget to check out King Ross's NBA 2K15 playoffs. He doesn't have any games today, but tomorrow he will have the Thunder and the Warriors, Game 6 from Oracle Arena in Oakland. So be sure to check that out. And then also don't forget to check out our friends over at Cherry Weevil Gaming. Lots of cool videos over there. Be sure to check them out for us. Thanks for watching, guys. And you guys keep it real.